before we even clicked on here, you were looking at your bicep, and I noticed just on a quick glance that you might have a ruptured bicep, particularly on that left bicep. If you wouldn't mind showing that to the viewers.
All right, am I? I want let me see. Let me move the mic.
You know what? You know what you do? Don't make a muscle. Oh yeah, it's gone, bro. It's
right
bro.
there.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that the other day, and I'm in the mirror, and I go, Jackie, you see that indent? And then watch this. When I make the muscle with it, it's weird. It's like.
Oh yeah, that's
fucking
it.
Lou Ferrigno. Look at that. You see that last little? Look at that. So, and when I first started noticing that, bro, I started noticing that when I threw out my back, and that emergency doctor gave me a week's worth of steroids. He's like, they help with the inflammation. I'm so dumb with medical. I go to Jackie. Look at the steroids. Look at what it's doing to my bicep. I go, now I know why dudes take this shit. I go, I just took one a day for a week, and then, apparently it had nothing to do with the steroids, because then I see that dimple, and what does that mean, bro? What are you telling me?
What does that mean? It means that we're bonded. We're bicep brothers now.
What happened to it, though?
It snapped. It ruptured. It's gone. And
well, what do you mean? I still lift stuff. Everything seems, not weights, but like life.
You only lose 10% of your strength when you lose one of your tendons in the bicep, and you lost the short one. You didn't lose the big one. The big one you'll notice if that rips off, you would definitely feel it. My father has that. My father's bicep is in his elbow, right? So if the big one snaps off, that goes low. You would definitely notice that. But yeah, man, you both have it, and it's funny that you just noticed it, because it's strange. It's like you look at it in the mirror, you're like, what the hell happened here? Because there's no indication of any trauma or like, oh, I lifted up a box and I heard a snap. None of it.
Right. No, I just noticed the dimple in my arm. I'm like, what is that dimple? And why is there an extra muscle hill on my bicep? And then I was saying to Jackie when I noticed it the other day, because here's the deal, bro. I'm trying to moving forward my medical thing at my point, because I don't want to do this with the listeners every week. They're probably like, what's up with these geriatrics? What the fuck here? Because I have a list and it was non-medical all day until I saw that. But I'm doing the ignore thing, like. When you're not, there's no blood in your stool, when you don't look in the bowl. You know what I'm saying? That's when you don't know. I ain't looking at shit anymore. And like this, as long as it didn't hurt, I was going to ignore it. But here's the thing. I'm not afraid of getting old and getting an ache here and there. But this is gross. I don't want to look at this shit, what my body's becoming. This is like, ew. And this is just the start. Dimple in the arm. It's the decay, the body decay. I'm not down with it.
It is the body decay, and it is gross to look at in the mirror when you're sitting there with no shirt off and you're looking at your biceps. But here, this is what I was thinking the other day. Is there a way to enhance other parts of the muscle around the ruptured bicep where it looks like, how can I put this? Can you make a ruptured bicep look aesthetically pleasing by either enhancing or decreasing some of the muscles around it? So let's say you worked out more of the shoulder and less of the tricep. Can you almost like to make it in your advantage, like you're saying, like, look at this Popeye arm I got. Let's say if you decrease the tricep muscle and increase the shoulder muscle, can you make that look like, holy, this guy's got different muscles on him? Like, can we make it look good?
Right. I hear what you're saying. I don't know. This goes back to what I said 5 minutes earlier. The only way you can make a ruptured bicep look good is with a long sleeve shirt. You know what I mean?